Good afternoon. Marie Walsh is going to give our invocation today. Hello, everyone. Just be with me. I hope I can get through this. Bow your heads, please, and ask for the Lord's blessing. Dear Lord, thank you so much for all the precious children in the world. We pray you would help us do all we can to protect and give them the start in life they deserve. Lord, we bring to you all of the wonderful work being done to release children from poverty. And we pray that you would bless every pair of hands that work for you. Increase and bless these efforts in Jesus' name. Amen. Thanks, Marie. Our song leader today is Brock Frazier.
Thank you, thank you. Let's belt out one that we all like and enjoy and that we can all sing in harmony. God Bless America. Oh, beautiful for Thank you.
Thanks, Brock. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Thank you. Our Sergeant at Arms today is past President Jim Hunt. Point of order. Randy. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Whereas our past president, Brock Frazier, announced that we were going to sing God Bless America, and he started with a completely different song. And whereas he is a past president and gets no slack, I think you should fine him. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, do we want to start off fining this morning? Okay. Brock, thank you for your contribution.
Randy just said what we were all thinking.
Okay. I have another fine this morning. Would you open your wheels, please? To page 3. There are beautiful pictures in here of the family literacy breakfast. The only problem is our editor doesn't know how to spell literacy.
Uh-oh. We're getting off to a rough start today.
That was a test. See what happens if you don't have someone to help you in the schools to learn to read?
We still love you.
Tina, we appreciate the work you do. I know you've got a big job. So, okay, do we have any international visitors today? I don't know of any. No, Murray's not here. Is Murray here?
Murray
There
is
you
here.
right there in front of me. I'm sorry.
Well, I wore my green and I see Jim wore his green, a few others, but I'm not able to do the cigar deal tomorrow, but I'd like to wish everybody a happy St. Pat's Day.
Thank you. And look at that bow tie you have on. That's stunning. Sparkles. Glitter. We have visiting Rotarians today. I don't see a single hand. Do we have guests of Rotarians today?
I think
Yes.
the visiting Rotarians are all sleeping up for tomorrow night's
Ed
party.
has one.
You know?
Yes, hello, everybody. I have a guest. His name is Terry Campos. He's a businessman from Lubbock. He lives here and in Lubbock, back and forth. He's in the photography business and the restaurant business. So this is Terry.
Well, thank you, Ed. I think you said everything for me. Thank you. Nice to meet y'all. This is a great place.
Welcome. It's nice to have you here.
Welcome.
Thanks, Jim. I have a guest today. Her name is Lana. And Lana and I don't know each other well, so I'll let her introduce herself.
Well, thank you. Yes, Susan and I met at a networking meeting last month, and she invited me to this, and I'm super excited because my dad was always involved in Rotary, and I always kind of wondered what that was about. So here I am, and thank you, Susan. I'm excited to meet you. And I am local to Las Vegas. I moved here about 3 years ago, and I'm currently an executive coach. So that's kind of
Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah. Anyone else? That's it.
Do we have guests of the club today? No.
Right over here.
We have some inductions today, so you'll be introduced to those guests a little bit later. But Tanya Wago is coming to us from the After Hours Club, and then Liz is here.
Thanks, Melanie. Let me take a moment and introduce our head table today. We have Mayor Pamela Boynes Brown, who will be more fully introduced in a few minutes. Sarah Thornton is at the head table. Cheryl Bella is with the mayor. We have Marie Walsh at the head table, and we have Stu Lipock. And I just want to take a moment and recognize Stu because he's very quiet and works behind the scenes, but he is so passionate and dedicated to our school kids and works really hard for them. And we appreciate it. Thank you. Jim, will you make the announcement about the cigar social?
I will. In just 24 short hours, we're going to have a great party at Tommy Jane Phillips' house. Maybe the last one we have there. But I want to run down because so many of you are so nice to come up and say, hey, I got this, I got that. I want to make sure you get a quick recognition. Sean Mulder donated a beautiful bottle of wine. Karen Wisenhunt's donated some cigar accessories. Mike and Arlene Sawa have donated wine decanters. Debbie Howard, a bottle of wine from South Africa called Diesel. Don Holland, cigar cutter and lighter. Jason Frederico, cigars. Bill Houghton, a cigar humidor. Janice Lenke, vintage gifts from her shop. Eris Lazaro, $300 gift certificate from Mastriani Fashions. Brian Riley, cigar ashtrays he's going to be bringing. John Pally, a Tiffany vase. Jim Cole, a mystery gift that we won't know until tomorrow night. We have $200 in Lowry bucks. We have 2 Centennial books. We have all kinds, plus a lot of cigar accessories that we always get for the event anyway. So we got lots of gifts tomorrow night. It's going to be fun. Lots of wine, be food, be great. Yes. Oh, yes. And we're going to also raffle off Bobbin. So, you know, we'll take what we can get. So bring your change, you know.
And what are we?
No, we're gonna raise tons for the foundation.
What are we going to do with them?
That's up to the highest bidder, I guess. But seriously, we're gonna have a great time. Make sure if you haven't signed up, you are on that list today because we need those names for the guard gate at TPC, and we want to have those into them today if we can. So please do that. And Tom's telling me to We're gonna have green beer. We're gonna have beer. We're gonna have beer on tap. But if you have a favorite beverage, bring that. But we'll have beer, food from the advertisers that folks will bring and the family of Rotary. So this is gonna be a good one tomorrow night. The rain's gone away. The wind has died down. It'll be a little cool. Just make sure you're warm, and we'll have some patio heaters if you need them. But we're gonna have a great time.
It's a potluck,
Yes.
so you want us to bring a bit.
If you would, if you can. If you can't, we always have a great amount of food, but it doesn't hurt. That's all.
So nothing specific.
Nope.
Okay.
Thank you. I know we're gonna have corned beef, and we're gonna have some stew. We're gonna have all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Yes, bro.
Very important thing. The Bishop of the Diocese of Las Vegas has given us dispensation on a Friday during Lent that this year we can have corned beef instead of fish.
Oh.
Nice. And I do have
Good
one other
point.
announcement. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I've invited my daughter's boyfriend, Vin, from the Bronx Wanderers. And I'm going to tell him if he should happen to bring his guitar, it would probably be okay. So you never know. We might have a little music.
We have a centennial announcement, Janice.
Hi, everybody. We are 16 days away. No pressure. First thing I
Easy
want
for you to say.
first thing I want to draw your attention to, our virtual auction is on site now. It launched at 12 noon. I put flyers on the table for you guys. This is purely for entertainment and to share some amazing treasures with you. This is not a fundraiser. It's just have fun, browse, shop if you like. It will close the evening of the gala. I want to recognize Sarah Thornton. If you stand, please. So you have made Katie a bit of a local celebrity. We're so appreciative. You
Good
can
luck
see
with
the
that.
images of the morning blend. Katie was there thanks to Sarah and her team. I'm sorry, I wrote down somebody. Oh, well, but you're with Connected Communications, and we would be lost without you from getting awareness out. So we've been in the business press, Channel 3, Channel 8, Channel 13 a few times, and several other publications. It would not thank you enough for all that you've done to promote this event. So thank you again. A few highlights. Oh, Sean needs your meals. If you don't put in your meal request for the evening event, you're going to get the Janice surprise. So please get your meals into Sean. I promised her I would remind you. And then one other thing, I want to mention a few highlights. I don't know if you guys realize the magnitude of this event. We have many special presentations the evening of the event, the Rotary citation from district governor, Smith Center representatives, the office of Governor Lombardo will be there. Katie has special proclamations. We have Jack Sheehan speaking. There is so much going on, and Nate Tannenbaum is our MC. So this is going to be incredible. Thank you guys very much.
Thanks, Janice.
Janice,
And thank you, Sarah.
great job as always.
Jackie Turnhill.
Jackie, where are you, Jackie? Right there.
We're getting the Wetzel Awards back. Yay.
After a very long absence, I am thrilled to say that the Wetzel Awards are back on at Nellis Air Force Base. The date is Thursday, April 13th. We meet at the Visitor Center at 2:30 sharp if you have need transportation into the base, and if you have your own base credentials. The ceremony will begin precisely at 3 o'clock when all the recipients are there and the unit commands that are supporting them, along with the commanding officer. Those of you that are not familiar with the Wetzel Awards, because it's been a few years since we've been out there, this was created back in 2002 when Bobby Wetzel, and his picture was up there. He is a retired Air Force colonel and fighter pilot, and finished his run at Nellis. Also became a member of our club, and one day he was traveling and said to the commanding officer, "How can we support Nellis?" And he said, "We should recognize the airmen because they don't get much in the way of recognition." So every quarter, the unit commands will nominate an airman from either Nellis and or Creech Air Force Base for recognition out at the base. We have lots of gifts that we give them, so come and join our ceremony. And then not, usually it's the next week, but it's a couple weeks, they'll be coming here as our guests for lunch. So everybody put it down on your calendar, come out and help us support the currently serving service members.
Thanks, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie.
And thanks for your help getting it all coordinated. Tony Kern has a whole bunch of announcements.
Right here.
Thank you. Okay, first of all, fun stuff. Saturday we had district highway cleanup. There were 12 people helping to clean up, and it was great. We had a lot of good people, so it was a lot of fun. It was a bit breezy, and we had a special guest of honor. Her name is Sadie. She happened to be part of Katie and Sadie group. Okay, Sadie went along with us just fine. She found trash, moved along, had a couple of projects, and it all went well. Thereafter, we had a great time at Jerry Senes's house, and thank you to Jerry and Kim. We had a wonderful brunch. It was great. Pretty much everybody but a couple people were able to make it to that. And once again, we had a great time of fellowship and great food. So thank you to Jerry. Thank you to David Squire. Thank you for everyone who attended, and we'll keep doing them every quarter. Number 2, coming up on the hit parade. Saturday, April 22, is district assembly. That is an opportunity for all of us. It's not for just board members or officers of the club, but all members to go out to beautiful Apple Valley. And there you will have an opportunity to have a speaker program with the district governor. More importantly, David Thorson will be out there, and it's his birthday. I believe he's going to be facilitating some part of this. Is that correct? Something like that, but a birthday celebration. And then there are breakout groups. There's things from membership, foundation, youth, international, things that you may want to learn about, to know more about not only Rotary, but how our clubs work. And most of all, you will get an opportunity to meet people from all of the other clubs who attend. So it's Saturday the 21st. It is free. You should have received an email online. If you didn't, go to District 5300. You can go into the calendar, you can find the date, and you can register. Again, it's free. Some of you, if you want, you can carpool. It starts at 8 in the morning with a continental breakfast. You're done by 2 p.m. So let's see if we can get a lot of people there as we did last year. Last on the list. Well, wait. Oh, we really need the board members there. It's a prerequisite as part of your service on the board, and we really need you there, and we need you there to support President-elect Trump. So, thank you for that. Next on the list, Green Our Planet. We are the volunteer sponsor for that organization. We have also given a grant to support the spring giant student farmers market. That is on, wait a minute, did I do? No, it's on Friday, April 21st. It's at downtown Summerlin. It will start basically at 9:30, but we need our volunteers there earlier. Starting next week, I'll work on having a sign-up sheet. We get involved with helping set up tables with the tablecloths and anything else that the Green Our Planet folks want us to do. We are there merely to facilitate. There are usually over 50 busloads of kids from 50 different schools bringing all of their crops. And after we have done the setup, we have an opportunity to go shop. So everybody, let's get out there on the 21st for Green Our Planet. Hopefully this year it won't rain. Terry Groves.
Right there.
District conference is in Las Vegas.
early, right now we only have 7 club members. Let me get those in. Well, the early bird special room rate, actually, is going on until April 4th. So there is what I'm staying the night. Get your hotel book. Now, just a few little highlights here of what the district competition is doing this year. Hospitality suites, a presidential parade. There will be a continuous celebration of the family club that is celebrating 100 years. So they'll be getting into that as well. So get registered.
It's May 5th and
May
6th this
5th and
year,
6th.
and it's here in town, so it's a good opportunity for people to be able to attend without having to travel all the way to Southern California. And I think there are maybe 5 or 7 clubs that they're going to recognize for centennials, because a lot of the Southern California clubs did not get to celebrate because of the pandemic, and they were completely locked out. So it should be a really nice event. So, thanks, Carrie. Melanie, we have an induction this morning.
All right, fellow Rotarians, on behalf of the Las Vegas Rotary Club, it is my privilege to induct 2 new members today, Eric Similar and Rodney Tucker. Jim Hunt is Eric's sponsor, and wrestling Rodney's sponsor is unfortunately 6, and we appreciate Ricky being a stand-in as an alternate for the ceremony today. Jim, if you would provide an introduction of Eric to the first, then Eric will have you say a few words. Ricky will reintroduce Rodney to the club.
Melanie, fellow Rotarians and guests, it's indeed my honor and privilege to introduce today Eric Schimmelich, the Las Vegas Rotary Club. Eric moved to Las Vegas in February of 2022 to fulfill a new role with the UNLV Foundation to serve as Senior Director of Gift Planning. In this role, he helps folks make gifts of any size to UNLV, from their wills, trusts, estate plans, and retirement plans. Helping donors turn these gifts into scholarships for students, support for faculty, support for their favorite academic program or athletic team at UNLV. Eric, who is a graduate of Ashland University in Ohio, started his career in higher education at Purdue University in West Lafayette, Indiana. He's had similar gift planning roles at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville, and then for 8.5 years, and then at Clemson University in South Carolina before coming to Las Vegas. He's a previous member of the Rotary Club in Ottawa, Ohio, a small farming town near Toledo, and also Oxford, Ohio Club, a small college town near Cincinnati, Ohio. Locally, Eric's a member of the Southern Nevada Estate Planning Council, along with the National Association of Charitable Gift Planners. His hobbies include golf, collecting bourbon, he'll fit right in tomorrow night, sampling great barbecue, and attending sporting events, especially college football and basketball. So I'm sure he'll fit right in with us again tomorrow night. Please help me welcome Eric to the Rotary Club of Las Vegas.
Thank you very much, Jim, for that wonderful introduction, and thank you for the great reception. And Las Vegas has been my home for the last 13 months. It's going to be my home for a whole lot longer. So thank you so much for letting me join and re-energize my Rotary membership, and look forward to doing great things moving forward. Thanks again.
Does this work? Can you hear me? Okay. I get the privilege and honor to introduce you to Tucker. Rodney.
And he wrote his bio. We're reading his biographies are, by definition, an observer's objective recounting of another's life. As Tucker drafted this himself, as he wrote, all objectivity should be absent. As a kid growing up in the 60s and 70s, who'd never lived anywhere else, Tucker didn't know that as a barefoot 8-year-old boy hunting quail as a poet does, behind Benny Binion's red house is not a typical childhood activity. Nor that later in life, when his family moved to a neighborhood that above 6 feet in Roy's compound off of Vegas Drive, listening to lions and tigers for each night. It's also not so typical. These and numerous other disparate phenomena become brutally apparent when he moved to Salt Lake City, Utah in 1975 to attend College of the U of U, and quickly learned, amongst other cultural shocks, there were no serving two species of human. The number one reason people do that after they have moved away from the BI coffee shop. I went to work for the BI and thanks. Though both his parents have passed, he vividly recalls their beautiful and righteous parents with great honor, respect, and indescribable gratitude. Their steadfast example of integrity and unqualified Tucker had this unique opportunity to serve the prophet for the LDS Church in Thailand, where he had innumerable priceless experience. Some of the kindest and most gentle encounters. Tucker is the father of 5 children. His 4 boys and 1 girl. She is his favorite. What else? Whom some of you have met here. He has 2 grandsons and 1 granddaughter. Almost any outdoor, including mountain biking, road cycling, outfitters, being involuntarily dismounted from horses, and he's been blessed by several childhood of his frequent in innumerable and memorable adventures, as well as daily life. So complete, subjective recollection of his years on earth.
Prodigal son is back. I'm going to do my very best to make the remainder of the day the presidency of the club.
As some, obviously Rodney was the leader of our club, and then also Eric was there. We'll kind of be a little bit shorter than some of our investors. Now the Las Vegas Rotary Club has accepted you as a person of good character, high ethical standards, and as one who has a heart for service. Thank you for accepting the invitations of the members of this club to be joined in the worldwide benefit of service. We would hope that you will give this club the benefit of your previous Rotary experience to further strengthen the fellowship of this club to help us serve even more effectively in wider fields of Rotary service. We know that we will receive much from you in help and in service, which will enable us to be better Rotarians, and we will most heartily offer you the right hand of our Rotary service. The Rotary way is to light a candle. I light one. You light one, 1.2 million Rotarians light one, and together we light up the world. So Rotarians, if you would please stand with me. You are being given a Rotary pin by your sponsor, by which your fellow Rotarians and the community will recognize you as a Rotarian, and we will ask that you wear it proud.
With that, it is our pleasure and honor to congratulate you on being invested as the newest member of the Las Vegas Rotary Club, the greatest Rotary Club in the universe. Wait. Congratulations to our newest members. I'd like to take a moment and thank the people that helped us set up today. Kathy Mayen and Nancy Anderson helped us set up the room. Our greeters were Suzette Wheeler and Deb. I have Wheeler, and I know that's not her name, it's Deb Ford. Ticket sales today, Bob Kaiser. Our scribe, Jason Federico. Past President Jim Tucker is our photographer. David Jones for doing our AV today. And Susan Ziobro and Michael Williams for helping us pick up after the meeting. Thank you all. I'm going to go ahead and do our drawing today for the pot. Last week, we ended up with $685. So the ticket for the drawing today is 1593957. Nobody has that number? One 1593957. One 1593957. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has trouble reading. All right, let's try this one. 1594063. One 1594063. I'm really sorry that you won today because the pot's not very big. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Jim. Okay. We get that with the pot. No. So for $50 in Lowry bucks. The ticket number is 1594141. All I hear is whines. Oh. Today must be past President's Day. So here's $25. No, no such luck. Sean owes you $25 in Lowry bucks. Okay. All right. Okay. The ticket for a ticket to the gala is number 1594046. Are you guys eating these tickets or what? It's 1594046. Nobody's claiming it? 1594046. Okay. One more time. Okay. It's 1594119. Somebody's got to have it. Are you guys in the back not looking at your tickets or what? It's 1594119. Sure glad I started early. Okay. 1594159. Okay, whoever has that one probably had the 57 too, Steve. But forget about it, we're not going backwards. Of course he did. Well, you're going to have to go back and fight with Brock for that one. But we have you on the list for a ticket to the celebration. Thank you, Steve. Okay, I'm going to ask Sarah Thornton to come up and introduce our speaker, please.
Hello, fellow Rotarians. It is my honor to introduce our speaker today. I will make this fast because I know you're all interested in what she has to say. But she did say while you're sitting at the table, wow, this is a really fun group. Do you agree? Yes. So Pamela Goins Brown is the mayor of the city of North Las Vegas. She's a longtime resident of North Las Vegas and has lived in the city since 1964 when her family After she received her master's degree from Nova Southeastern University in elementary education with an endorsement in educational leadership, she pursued a career in public education, following both her parents' footsteps and working for the part-time school district for 35 years before retiring as in 2022, she was elected mayor of the city of North Las Vegas, becoming the first Black mayor in Nevada history. Mayor Goins Brown had previously served as the councilwoman of North Las Vegas' Ward 2 for over a decade and was the first female African American councilwoman in that role. Please help me welcome Mayor Goins.
Thank you and good afternoon, Rotarians. Is that what I say? All right. Thank you so much for having me here and congratulations on 100 years. I think you should give yourselves a round of applause. That just speaks down to what you do in the community. I have my security blanket here. I'm going to try to get through this without my glasses because I'm in such denial, but the time has come. So hopefully I can get through this without putting them on. If the print starts running together, I'll just pause and put them on really quick. So, and I just wanted to extend a heartfelt thank you to you and your organization and your members for all the work that you have done in the community over the last 10 decades. And in particular, as mentioned, I am a retired educator. I will have been retired from Clark County School District after 35 amazing years. It will be 4 years officially on June 19th. I never will forget that date because it was both a date of joy and a date of sorrow, because I truly miss being around the kids and watching fabulous teachers teach. And I know all the hard work that goes into educating a child, regardless of what here and all the negative media press. But I just know how hard my teachers have worked at the schools that I serve. So thank you again for what you do for sponsoring the elementary schools that we do and helping our students achieve. I'm honored here just to be in front of you today, just because of growing up in the city of North Las Vegas, a city that I am so proud to call my home. Every time I travel, which I do often, I go places that are extremely green, and I say I could live here. And then my husband will quickly remind me he's from New York of the winters and the snow and all the seasons, and I'm like, well, I'm going to be here in North Las Vegas because that's my home, and I would not go anyplace else in theory, although I can think that way. Serving Ward 2 for the last decade of my life has been such a tremendous joy because that's the community that I grew up in. I left for a few years and I returned because somebody just said, Pam, you need to come back home. So I have lived back in the same ward, probably about 3 minutes from the house that I grew up in for close to 20 years, but being in North Las Vegas since 1964 when my family moved here. I am just so happy to share with you some things that are happening in my city, the fabulous city of North Las Vegas. And first and foremost, we are a city of dreamers. To know where we are today is to understand where we have come from. And so you'll hear some of that from today. When I joined the council, it was an incredibly challenging time in our city. The country was in a recession and our city was under the threat of being dissolved and taken over through state receivership. The state did not know what to do with us. If they took us under receivership, they'd also would have to take in $152 million debt. And I don't think anybody wants that kind of debt if they don't have to have that kind of debt. And so we, as a council, decided failure was not going to be an option for us. And it took a lot of work, a lot of collaboration, a lot of innovative ideas to get us through that time. But we came out stronger and even more unified than before. We have a great council, a very cohesive council, a very accessible council that I am thrilled to work on a daily basis. Today, I am thrilled to report that Moody's Investor Services recently upgraded the city of North Las Vegas credit rating from A1 to A3 with a stable outlook, and that's a big deal. And that's just a testament to our resiliency and our commitment to our community, including both our residents and the businesses that choose to call North Las Vegas home. In North Las Vegas, we just don't overcome obstacles. We break through every barrier. Sometimes we have to ask for forgiveness later.
president's hard work and planning makes over a decade, we are now the largest minority majority city in Southern Nevada and one of the largest in the nation. We boast the largest industrial developments in Southern Nevada to date. We have the highest hourly wage for incentivized companies in the state. And we were recently granted the most federal earmarks in any jurisdiction in Nevada, and which resulted in over $6.3 billion for residents, for services, and programming. That's a lot of accomplishments and a lot of firsts for us. So before I move on, I just want to share just a few stats with you on our city. We're a population of about 275,000, and I know that we will continue to grow. The median age in North Las Vegas is 33 years old, quite similar to the state overall. The average household income is around $67,000, just slightly above the national average or Nevada's average. So let's just talk a little about the business and the development projects that have helped us get where we are today. Just going to start with some things in our amazing, talented economic development department. So if you've been traveling up and down the I-15 corridor, I'm sure you've seen some of the familiar brands popping up on both sides of the freeway. We've got Amazon, we've got Arvado, supplier to Meta, Crocs, Sephora, and many, many more. I could stand here all day and just go through a list of things that are happening in North Las Vegas. Many of those companies are located in the Apex industrial area, and that area consists of 7,000 acres of developable land with 7 current projects with nearly 25 million square feet of construction. One of those projects is with Land Trust, and it's Land Trust Estate, which is the largest industrial development in Southern Nevada to date, and that I mentioned previously. This project will provide up to 4.5 million square feet across 200 acres of when it's fully built out. Some other highlights of Apex I'd like to brag about is Ball Metal, which will occupy 750,000 square feet. It'll provide 178 jobs at an average of $32 per hour and has the highest amount of capital investment paid in Southern Nevada to date. It's important to us as the city that the companies located in North Las Vegas provide a diversity of job opportunities to our residents, including industries, pay levels, and job functions. We want companies that can offer our residents opportunities for stable, sustainable careers. We can all get jobs, but we are looking to grow careers in the city of North Las Vegas. And then we always ask those businesses that want to come in, how are you going to be the best community partner to the residents of North Las Vegas? That's probably the first question that I always ask. So last year, an applied analysis report concluded that when fully developed, Apex's work estimated $7 million in private investment and more than 73,000 jobs to Southern Nevadans in the economy and industries that will diversify Nevada's historic reliance on gaming, tourism, and hospitality. We are very proud of that. So other than Las Vegas and Nevada being gambling capital of the world, entertainment, hospitality, sports, and now we can add our industrial blueprint to that equation. But getting there hasn't been very easy, or it has not been quick. The planning for what we currently see out there today and we'll see in the future has taken place over the last decade. Our team has been working tirelessly to plan for and invest in infrastructure, water, utilities, etc., that are required to make building an Apex a success. The city of North Las Vegas and development partners have previously funded a multi-phase water line. Phase 1 was completed in 2021, and phase 2 is slated for completion by the end of this year. Recently, this is big news for us as well, nearly $40 million was approved to add a second water line and sewer system at Apex Industrial Park, allowing for full build-out as major companies relocate to North Las Vegas. Another exciting project under development is the Helios Medical Campus. We know that just across the Southern Nevada and the state as a whole, that we are lacking in medical services. And so North Las Vegas is going to do something about that by building a 135-acre medical complex. It will be a mixed-use campus that broke ground last October, just across from the VA hospital. It's over 19 acres, and it's going to have 600 medical facility beds, nearly 1 million square feet of research and development space,
200 hotel rooms, multiple restaurants, and 250,000 square feet of retail space, representing an overall investment of up to $5 billion. We are very excited about this project. And there is reason companies choose to work with us time and time again. We have been told that the city of North Las Vegas is easy to do business, and we definitely are open for business. This just wasn't by accident. It's something that we worked hard to achieve. So we want to take a pro-business approach from start to finish, acting as partners with developers and contractors. If we build the sooner your shovels are in the ground and your money is not sitting in the bank, that's a win-win for all of us. We also have a large amount of development land to offer businesses looking to build. And as I mentioned before, we thought ahead and have worked with our partners to bring the necessary utilities and infrastructure to make development possible. And a lot of that development land is in a prime location. We have large tracts of land capable of serving large-scale buildings, all close to major highways and our transportation lines. That puts us in a great position to attract target specific industries such as technology, manufacturing, robotics, medical, and health and wellness. And finally, North Las Vegas offers an abundance of resources to all businesses, regardless of size. You don't have to be an Amazon to get our attention. We believe in investing in our local entrepreneurs through a program like our Small Business Connector program. It's our one-stop shop that offers multiple resources to small business owners and entrepreneurs in need of advice and guidance at any stage of growth. And you know, businesses who start with an idea, start with a dream. We welcome those with those ideas and dreams to visit our Small Business Connector. Our program is actually partnered with UNLV Small Business Development Center, Access Capital in Troy, Nevada, Business Hub. And in 2022, and I just like to go on some more stats, the Small Business Connectors, we supported over 1,100 small businesses, including 582 minority business enterprises, 410 women business enterprises, and 47 veteran-owned businesses. And we did that all within a year's of Oakley, just a little bit over a year. It's just really an amazing time for the city of North Las Vegas, and I'm very excited about the jobs, economic impact these projects will continue to have, not only on North Las Vegas, but on the regional economy as well. And with all of these economic opportunities being created, we also are focused on providing our residents the workforce and amenities, convenience, and quality of life that they expect and they deserve. In North Las Vegas, we love to focus on culture and the amenities being such a diverse community. And while we continue to grow in the outer areas, we're also looking to revitalize neighborhoods close to the center of town. With our partner, Agora Realty and Management, we have started the largest redevelopment project in North Las Vegas history in the heart of our downtown. When I was out campaigning, a lot of people asked, does North Las Vegas even have a downtown? I'm like, oh, yes, we do, but it hasn't been clearly defined. So we are definitely going to change that blueprint in the next few months. So it's a 19-acre parcel of land with a $100 million redevelopment project along the Lake Mead, Las Vegas Boulevard corridor, continues the North Las Vegas city that will continue our city council strategic vision to create a vibrant, livable downtown district where residents can more easily and comfortably live, work, and play. So included in this master plan commercial district will be new restaurants and shops, healthcare and medical services, public spaces, micro business units for startups and entrepreneurs, as well as some multi-family housing. This project is projected to create nearly 900 new jobs and reinvent the landscape on Lake Mead Boulevard. Additionally, we continue the momentum in other areas of town, including adding more dining options on what has become known as Restaurant Road on Crib Road. I'm sure if you guys used to restaurants down the Crib Road corridor, it looks a lot different than it did just 3 or 4 years ago. And we're extremely proud of that as well. We added 24 new dining establishments for residents in our community workforce. Last week, I know you saw we opened a Pink Box in North Las Vegas, and just saying, Pink Box is like my favorite thing in the whole wide world. The school that I retired from Richard H. Bryan Elementary School, and there's a Pink Box right around the corner on Lake Buffalo, And every week, talk about teachers with an attitude and teach faculty not to deliver donuts to them, which they did all the time. So that kind of helped us get through the day all shaken up and very hyped up. So we're also going to be opening Olive Garden by the end of April. And additional to have fast food, casual, and sit-down restaurants that have all recently come online, including Born and Raised, Salad and Go, which now have to be my favorite because salads, BJ's, and more. And aside from our business development, according to the by a 2022 survey, Rock Home, North Las Vegas is ranked #1 in Southern Nevada in new home sales and 6th in the entire nation. We are continuing to make sure residents have a variety of housing options, and that includes the Blue Village One at Tuesday Springs, which will be built over the next 15 years and eventually provide 8,600 new homes to various types. We are also working hard to add our green spaces, and if you've ever been out to see the city's 200-acre fairgrounds in the park, I encourage you to check it out. The park offers residents world-class entertainment, an outdoor amphitheater. It is a beautiful area for concerts and events. In total, the city currently has more than 30 parks in which to enjoy outdoors and 13 miles of trails, hiking, biking, walking. Our Silver Mesa and our neighborhood rec centers offer camps for kids when school is out, special free events, families like our upcoming extravaganza for Easter, and fun activities year round. We are also adding community resource centers that can partner with other organizations to offer a meeting space and multiple services all under one roof for our residents. Just a couple more bullet points that we are extremely proud of. Just over a year ago, we opened our Veterans Community Resource Center, which is located close to the VA beside the YMCA. And we are on track to open the Dolores Porta Resource Center later this year. Both of those centers will be open to offer resources to our veterans in just some very targeted, focusing on housing, mental health, education, job security. And same with the Dolores Porta Center, even though it is a Hispanic community open to all residents in the entire state of Nevada, another resource center so that our residents feel safe. We're not worried about whether your doctor is not come in, we can get the resources to you that you need. So it's just incredible to see the amazing, phenomenal growth that's happened over the years. I hope to have an opportunity to meet and work with many of you. I see lots of faces in this today. And I can make this commitment to you. The city of North Las Vegas will continue to think outside the box, break barriers, and create opportunities for businesses and residents. Before I take my seat, I'd like to have Michelle Bella, please. Cheryl works in our comms department in the city of North Las Vegas, and without her keeping me on my toes, making me shine, making me sound good, I so appreciate the work that you do to help us shine. So thank you very much. So I'd just like to thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. I did say this seems like such a fun group. I just really finished in the room. So with that, if you have any questions, go easy on me. I'd be glad to answer them for you.
Right to our president. Yes.
Thank you. What are the boundaries of North Las Vegas these days?
Let's see. Okay. If you are on the 15 north and you exit Lakeview Boulevard and Lakeview Boulevard down to portion of Pecos, all the way up to the portion of Cater, and then you head north as far as Apex, basically, that's North Las Vegas. And so, like I'm not sure if you know where the North Las Vegas airport is. That part of Rancho is North Las Vegas, where the Texas. Once you cross behind the Texas, you're in Las Vegas County and the particular area, but that's also North Las Vegas. No, we don't go that way. Once you get to Decatur, then that's the boundary line. So on the eastern part of Decatur, not the right. Yeah, did I say that right? Okay.
Do you see continued growth between stops and exits in that area? I think that'll eventually fill in up through there, and that's a government plan.
A lot of a huge portion of that is BLM land. land. And one of the, I wouldn't say one of the challenges that we have is just the process of the BLM selling land. We work at the speed of lightning, they do not. And so the answer to your question is the one day eventually, yes. we will continue to grow.
You had mentioned that the industrial growth in Las Vegas really has to focus. I own my own business. I need to be heavy industrial area. And where we are right now has been modified marijuana places. So we are looking at the future or a lot, we need a lot. We don't need a big building after. Is there any place in North Las Vegas
We can absolutely talk. I would have to put you in front of our economic development department because it depends on the size or the square footage of the building or land that you would need. But we would absolutely love to work with you and have you open shop with North Las Vegas.
Madam Mayor, thank you for visiting us. I'm proud that you're Mayor of North Las Vegas. I'd just like to recite something here. Now, this is as of the 2010 census. I haven't seen the analysis that comes out over the years. As of the 2010 census, there's an analysis done that listed the various categories of people, let's say I can say it. And not only by the percentage of people that live in that standard metropolitan statistical area, but this went a step further and measured how many people actually live together. And you know, it was funny because the worst, the most segregated by housing was Milwaukee. Number 2 was Chicago. I think New York was number 5. That's just people living together in different places. Number 1 in the country was Tucson, Arizona. Number 2 is Las Vegas, and that includes West Las Vegas. I'm sure that's a good point. So that's a sort of a dirty little secret on one hand, and something that I'm very proud of.
For sure. You know, with that being said, so after the onset of the pandemic, I'm sure that increased if you look at those numbers now. It's because so many people either chose to move or had to move or relocate. I'm sure that's probably a big change number right now, percentage.
So I have a question regarding the new healthcare center. I know some of the land where it was going to be built was changed to go a little bit south of the 15. What is the city's plans for the original acreage that was north of the 250 acres?
In order for us to pursue the land and go through the BLM process, we had to call it a job creation zone, which meant that it cannot have residential. And prior to, that's what the plan was, to be a residential community, some residential out there. But right now, we cannot have residential right in that particular area. So that's why it's called job creation zone. But that's that 135 acres.
Hello, Ms. Mayor. I was just curious, are the Oakland A's going to end up here in Las Vegas, or what's taking place right now? I hate to change the subject.
Well, now that's above my pay grade. I just have a feeling, and this is just the word according to Pam, I have a feeling that that's going to happen. I sit on the LDCEA board. We have not had a lot of direct conversations about that, but you know, you hear the buzzword, so it would not surprise me if that does happen.
It's happening.
That's the political answer.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, for an excellent presentation. But I'm wondering, it's been quite a while now since your city knocked Reno out of the top 3 largest cities in Nevada. Given the lack of respect your city had from communities up north, isn't it about time you sent a sympathy card to the mayor of Reno saying,
Can I plead the fifth? We have worked tirelessly to, first of all, to change our image quite well. With the growth, economic development, just the diversity in our population. City of North Las Vegas, I think it's going to be something that is good. And I don't want to say in the near future because I think the future is now. I was in Carson City last week, but we were so well received up there, and people recognizing what we're doing here in Las Vegas. And as hard as I can work, we're going to be the best city of North Las Vegas that I can be. So this is my home, and I'm so proud to call it my home.
Any others? Thank you.
Thank you all again. I appreciate your time and thanks for having me.
Mayor Kornsprem, we're so happy to have you here today. You understand exactly what so amazing is happening. I would like to present you a soul power of word. And we would also like to present you a copy of our book that we've done for our centennial. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you so much. Yes.
Just jumping in here, fellow Rotarians. Today is the last meeting that our longtime member, Marie Walsh, is attending before she moves back, as you said, back home to Boston. For their children. So we're losing her here. She made an indelible mark on our community. We were so happy to have her continue to join Bloomington family. So, 5 minutes.
Thank you for all you've done for our kids. It's a pleasure too. Thank you. The meeting is adjourned. There's a board meeting in the vintage room immediately following. Thank you.